Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire at your spiritual service, and I want to welcome you personally to your July 2018 tarot reading. Before you forget, go ahead and click that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated. I do post monthly tarot readings for each of the 12 signs. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, www.sailorsolitaire.com, or you can visit my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/sailortarot. And you may want to check out your other signs as well, not just your sun sign, but your rising sign and your moon sign to get a more complete picture of what is going on for you in July. Alright, Capricorns. We just had a full moon in your sign, so I hope that a lot of you were able to release some things that have been weighing you down finally. I feel like it was pretty big. And I feel like you're not stopping there, or I hope you're not stopping there, and you're continuing to grow as a person, obviously. But really, Capricorns, I feel like you need to be more tuned in with your emotions and what they actually mean for you, because a lot of you Capricorns are stuck in the very beginning of a healing phase of healing your wounds, healing yourself, your traumas, and your disappointments. And you don't want to go further from that because it's terrifying, but I promise you it will get easier and you will thank yourself for it in the long run. Okay. Capricorns, I invite your spirit team as well as mine to join me in this space, in this reading, and I ask for abundance, love, joy, laughter, light, prosperity, wisdom, healing, and guidance to come through. What just happened? Okay, Capricorns, the first card is going to represent the overall energy, the main theme, the major lesson for you guys this July. Two of Cups in reverse. So that calls into question our most intimate relationships. All right, so the obvious could be you and a romantic partner, or somebody who was very important to you. So an ex, an ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-friend, like a really good friend, or this could be someone who you are with currently or who is in your life, who you are involved with now. Alternatively, Capricorns, if you are not in any one of those categories, this could be a relationship with yourself. And even if you are in a relationship or some sort of situationship, this could also indicate, and this probably does also point to the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, because that is where it all begins, and that is where all the happiness or all the drama and negativity stem from. So the relationship with yourself, you are having a bit of a struggle there. We have this full moon here. All right, so I did mention that there was a full moon in your sign, okay? Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of that, but I feel like, up until the new moon in Cancer, then we are still in that cycle, that lunar cycle. So what that means is you're still shedding all those layers, all those burdens, all that icky stuff. You're still in the process of that, of unloading, which is okay. But while it's happening, okay, don't just shut your eyes and hope for the best. Pay attention to what your body and what your mind is telling you at this time. So when you feel like, oh, I no longer care about this, just take a second to be like, well, look how much I've grown, Before I would have made a big deal out of this, but now it doesn't bother me anymore because this and that, because I am, I have so much more going for me, because I, don't dwell on the past anymore, or because I'm just a stronger person. Okay, so take that time to just pay attention to what is going on and how you have developed, how you have grown, and give yourself credit. I feel like you Capricorns tend to not do this enough. You tend to just kind of focus on the bad, and when something negative happens, you're like, this is because I'm a bad person, or I didn't do this right. But then when something good happens, you just kind of ignore it, or you're just like, oh well, whatever, or that was just luck, or whatever excuse. So give yourself credit for the things that are going right, and that is how you can mend the relationship with yourself. And again, that trickles into relationships with other people around you, because in any relationship, you want to feel like you are being appreciated, like you are cared for, like your presence matters, right? Like you want to feel valuable. You want to feel like, okay, this person likes having me around, this person sees my value, sees my worth. And you got to do that for yourself as well. And if you're not in a relationship that, is mutually like that, get out of that relationship, or fix the relationship by, seeing, do we just really not like each other, or are we just struggling with our own demons? And then maybe you can decide if you want to battle those demons together, or, kind of figure it out apart in the meantime. Basically, what I'm saying is you need to appreciate yourself, and even if you feel like, oh, well, my self-esteem is whatevs, it's not that bad, you have to literally, even if you don't say it out loud, you have to really say it in your head, say it in your mind, and build that rapport with yourself where you're like, damn, I'm so good at this, or wow, I actually stuck with this, or wow, I made a really good choice, good for me. I know it sounds stupid, it sounds silly, but Capricorns, I feel like you guys need to hear that. And I feel like your other relationships in the real outer world will definitely get a lot better because of that. And it's just going to be one happy cycle. You're going to be, more positive, more happy. Okay, and it's just going to be healthy for you. You're going to see that other aspects of life are going to be easier because you don't have to focus, or you don't have to utilize so much energy and strain yourself in the other aspects. All right, you free up a lot of mental space. All right, so the next card is going to represent things from your past, or something from your past, distant or recent, that is, kind of relevant to your situation today. Okay, and we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this is fire energy. We have water energy here and fire energy here. So what this means for you Capricorns is that you might feel like there's too much competition, like there's too much noise, too much space, and it's too much work. Your survival instinct is running dangerously low right now. I feel like you guys are super comfortable right now, and you don't want to venture outside of your comfort zone, your comfort bubble, because you feel good there. You feel like, things are okay. Why would I want to put myself through more struggle, more pain, etc.? But I am telling you that you need to change the light bulb in your head, because it's out. Okay, whether you want to admit it or not, if you're feeling like the thrill of the chase or the competition is not exciting for you anymore, then I do think that you want to find a way to relight that fire, to change that light bulb so that you are motivated to wake up every day and to live your best life. I don't know how else to describe it, but You don't want to just be going through the motions, Capricorns. This is your life, you know, and there is always so much more ahead of you, and you don't want to sell yourself short. You don't want to waste away the days. Like literally every day is a blessing. Every day can be amazing and should be amazing, and you should treat your life just like that. So get the most out of it. Get the most out of your life, and don't worry about the competition. There is room for everybody. No matter what you want to do, no matter what your goals are in life, there is room for you, okay? You always have something that you can pull out of your sleeve, especially Capricorns, if you put your mind to it and you actually put pen to paper, or you know, put in a real, genuine effort, okay? I feel like there's nothing that you guys cannot do if you actually try. And you have to make that effort. You have to meet the world halfway. Otherwise, you're just gonna stay in your little comfort zone, your comfort bubble, and you're gonna sell yourself short. Okay, so I do think that in the past, because that was what the position of this card was, you had some failures or some disappointments or whatnot, and that has deeply affected you. You saw yourself differently, and you may still see yourself differently because of that. But again, you want to focus on the positives, focus on the good things, your accomplishments, all the, you know, amazing stuff that you've already done, and focus on that. Just like you need to love yourself like you are in love with yourself, like you are in love with your idol or your husband, wife, or your crush or whatever. You want to make sure that that's how you love yourself. You are just head over heels, like, wow, everything you do is amazing. Like, you cannot do anything wrong. Not always, but in this case, Capricorns, that's how you need to look at yourself. Okay, the next card is going to represent something for you guys to think about, something that requires your attention. The Page of Swords. This is your survival instinct again, all right? So this can be a reinvention of that. This can be a breath of inspiration, a breath of fresh air. This Page of Swords is rebellious energy. This is like someone who has youthful energy no matter how old you are. This is innovative. This is, you know, just raw talent, raw energy coming through. And that's what you guys need to embody. You guys are cardinal signs, Capricorns, even though you are earth signs, which are, you know, kind of slow to move, slow to pick up momentum. The cardinal aspect of you is like, you know, once you get going, once you light a fire, you guys are unstoppable. Seriously. You guys can make things happen. All right. So this energy just totally embodies that. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay. Even if you have made mistakes before and you're like, wow, look at how horrible, look at all the consequences that have come from that mistake. I'm telling you, it wasn't that mistake. It was how you chose to react, how you chose to recover or not from those mistakes. Okay. So don't blame that, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. There's that baseball saying, you know, don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game, because it's fun also. Again, like just trying, just getting up and trying new things, experimenting and giving it your all. For the pure sake of joy and life, for the appreciation of life itself, that should be enough, okay? Don't take it too seriously. Don't be too hard on yourself, which I feel like Capricorns, you guys are notorious for beating yourselves up over your mistakes, but, you know, it's not that serious. And I mean, you might think that life is that serious and that, you know, some people just don't take it seriously enough, but I'm telling you that if you want to free yourself from this mental torture, then you need to just loosen up a little bit and not overthink it. Go out there and take some risks, take some chances. Okay, the next card is going to be an indication of the near future. So usually this is probably the end of July or going into August. All right, what have we got? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Capricorns. You may be just about forced out of your comfort zone because it's 10 of Pentacles, this is earth energy. So we do have a very good balance. We have water, fire, air, and earth, your sign to end off with. But we've got a very good whole, inclusive, well-rounded spread here. So I do feel like you are growing in a lot of ways, but there are some things that you need to get over. There are some mental and cognitive holes, pitfalls that you keep falling for, and you just need to relax and not take it so seriously. But with the Ten of Pentacles, you may be just forced out of your comfort zone so that you have no choice but to take a risk, take a chance. Now with life, that's usually how it works. If you are staying in one place for too long, or you are rejecting your soul purpose, rejecting what is the path for you, rejecting what your soul and your heart has in store for you, and rejecting your higher purpose and neglecting your potential, life will kind of step in and be like, enough is enough. We're going to give you a kick in the right direction. So if something goes wrong, or you feel like, wow, life just hates me because now this has gone wrong, and this was the one thing that I was, counting on, the one thing that was going right for me. Don't let it be your last straw. Just know that this is life taking care of you. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that reading was valuable and that you gained some insight, some clarity, some peace of mind. Any questions or comments, don't be shy. I love hearing from you guys. If you like the video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give this video a thumbs down. But do me a favor and tell me why you dislike this video. So again, don't forget to subscribe. I do post monthly readings for each of the 12 signs. And if you would like, you can follow me on social media on my Instagram account or Twitter. I want to wish you all an amazing, fabulous, gorgeous July. Take care.